Welcome to Rebuilding the Edge, and this is your vitality equation. How to command your energy, presence, and body in every area of life. You asked me to create this short training, and it's my pleasure to shine a light on the areas you said you needed help most. You're not beginners, you're men who've led, built, and achieved. You've invested in mindset, discipline, and performance, and you talk about the moving average. That constant pursuit of small, incremental progress in life. But here's the conflict. Your professional moving average has been rising for years. Your business, your income, your influence, all trending up. Yet your physical moving average, flat, maybe even declining. You've optimized performance in every area except the one that powers them all, your health. You've tried the supplements, the detoxes, the training plans. You've cut caffeine, maybe quit drinking, maybe even rebuilt parts of your routine. But you're still not performing at full capacity. You wake up tired, you train, but recovery's slow. You've lost that edge, that internal aggression that used to make everything move forward. And let me be clear, this isn't about motivation. This is about chemistry, identity, command. Because this isn't just about energy in the gym, it's about the energy you bring to your family, your clients, your team, the way you show up at home, the way you lead at work, the way you hold yourself in every room. That's what we're rebuilding. A man who's in command of his body, his chemistry, and his presence. So, part one, why men lose their edge. Most men don't burn out because they're weak. They burn out because they're misaligned. You've built systems for business, for teams, for performance, but not for your body. You're living in permanent alert mode, phones, deadlines, pressure. That's cortisol dominance. Your brain thinks you're under siege, and cortisol is the enemy of testosterone. You can't build power when your system's locked in survival. You can't focus when your biology's fighting itself. What you're feeling, fatigue, low drive, slow recovery, it's not aging. It's your body waving a flag saying, you've stopped leading me. I've coached hundreds of men through this. Ex-military, CEOs, surgeons. The story's the same. They didn't lose discipline, they lost structure. They stopped commanding their environment. And when you lose command of your energy, everyone feels it. Your kids feel your absence when you're there, but flat. Your partner feels it when you're tired and reactive. Your team senses it when you're operating on fumes. Leadership starts in biology. If you can't regulate your state, you can't influence anyone else's. So we rebuilt it, one lever at a time. So, the vitality equation. Here's the operating model I use with every client. Vitality equals sleep, plus nutrition, plus training, plus recovery, minus stress, plus mission. It's simple, but precision matters. You can't 10x output with broken inputs. And let's break it down into the 5 levers of performance. So, lever number 1, sleep, your hormone factory. Sleep isn't rest, it's hormonal recalibration. One night of 5 hours sleep drops testosterone by 10 to 15%. If you're getting up early but going to bed late, you're killing your drive. So the fix? Go to bed and wake up within 30 minutes of the same time daily. No screens an hour before bed. Sunlight within 30 minutes of waking. 7 to 8 hours minimum. Non-negotiable. If you can't sleep deeply, you can't lead powerfully. Number 2, nutrition. Fuel versus fragility. Your hormones are made from what you eat, literally. Add eggs, steak, salmon, olive oil, avocado, Brazil nuts, whole foods rich in zinc, selenium, magnesium. Remove seed oils, processed carbs, excess sugar. Low-fat diets, they destroy hormones. Think of it as chemistry, not calories. If your meals look clean but sterile, you're starving your hormones. Number 3, training. Stimulate, don't destroy. Train to build strength, not exhaustion. Do lift heavy 3 to 4 times weekly. Do focus on compound lifts, squats, deadlifts, presses. Add 2 sprint sessions, short, aggressive, explosive. Don't overtrain. Don't rely on long, slow cardio. That's endurance, not vitality. If you train like a soldier but recover like a civilian, you will break. And then mobility, stay supple, strong and pain-free. Most men over 40 move like stone, and you don't need to train harder, you need to move better. Every morning, 5 minutes of joint before training, dynamic warm-up. After training, 5 minutes of stretching or foam rolling. At work, move every 30 minutes. Motion is medicine. Every joint that doesn't move becomes a joint that hurts. And then recovery and stress is the hidden sabotage. Your nervous system decides if you build or break. The fix? Cut the caffeine after midday. Replace alcohol with magnesium and hydration. Breathe through your nose before bed. 10 slow breaths. Walk in silence after work. Reset. If you feel stiff, heavy, and inflamed, walk, breathe, and hydrate. Turn fatigue into readiness. And then we've got the mission. It's your multiplier. Testosterone responds to purpose. When a man has something to chase, his energy multiplies. Set a mission that excites you. Run a 10K. Hit a lift. Be in the best shape of your life before 50. If you stop chasing progress, you start decaying. And then we've got the belly reduction protocol. We need to remove the signal of stress. And let's be blunt, the belly is a signal. Not just fat, it's stored stress, poor sleep, high cortisol, and low testosterone combined. You don't burn belly fat first, you earn it last by fixing inputs. And the system is eat 3 high-protein, low-sugar meals. Cut alcohol. Each drink kills hormones for 48 hours. Lift heavy, sprint short. Sleep deep. Walk daily, 8 to 10,000 steps, and walk after meals. Don't aim to look lean. Aim to move like a leader. Lean follows leadership. And what about turning up as a leader? Well, let's talk about presence. Improving hormones means nothing if you show up reactive. You want to lead better? Be calmer. Here's how you turn up sharper. Command your state before you enter. Before walking into the house, pause for 60 seconds. Inhale through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. Transition from command to connection mode. Do the same thing before meetings. You can't lead if your nervous system is in conflict. Change posture. Change energy. Shoulders back, chin level, eyes steady. Walk slower. Speak slower. Pause longer. Power without pressure. Lead conversations. Don't fill them. Listen first and ask yourself one nightly question. What's one win that you had today? And then there's a 3% rule. Give the first 3% of the day to yourself. Movement, quiet, sunlight, breath work. It powers the other 97%. Here's one case study. The executive operator, 48 years old, ex-military, logistics CEO now. Phone glued to his hand, 6 coffees by noon, low testosterone, high cortisol. And we rebuilt the system. Sleep, sunlight, steak, eggs, sprints. 8 weeks later, energy back, and his wife said, "You're back." He didn't chase motivation, he rebuilt his biology. And then we've got the consultant and father, age 52, burnt out, constant restarts. We removed Monday, built daily microsystems, 10K steps, 3 litres of water, 7 hours sleep. He dropped 10 kilos in 3 months, and he said, "I finally feel like a leader again, at work and at home. We stopped waiting for Monday." And then there's the manager who rebuilt his presence, 45, snapping at everyone. We added breathwork training at home, sunlight before his phone. Within 3 weeks, he's calmer, more respected, more connected. Leadership isn't loud, it's controlled presence. So let's recap your mission. Sleep, lock in the hours. Nutrition, eat for hormones. Training, lift, sprint, move. Mobility, 5 minutes daily. Stress control, breathe, walk, hydrate. Mission, chase something exciting. Presence, posture, breath, listen. Belly, control insulin. Sleep deep, walk daily. They're not separate, they're one together. They rebuild your vitality, leadership, and presence. If this resonated, good. Act on it. Follow me on LinkedIn for weekly frameworks, performance, leadership, body command. Follow me on Instagram for real-world examples, how I train, eat, and how I live it. This isn't about abs or testosterone, it's about being dependable, calm under pressure, strong in presence, certain in energy. Command your biology, lead your people, and that's how you win in every domain. Thanks very much.